right, Georgie. See those coconuts over there?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to take aim at one and see if I can shoot it, okay?
What happens if you miss?
I'll hit it dead center. Make sure when you aim, you use your good eye, not your bad eye.
Like this?
Hold on. Watch this thing dance. I use me good eye this time. Usually when I'm fighting the Spaniards, I use me bad eye. This time I'll show you what good shooting it is. Now, you take aim at the one beside it.
I'll get its
Now,
head.
hold it steady. Make sure your powder's dry. Aim down there. Shoot. Ah, you got it! What a good shot!
I got right here. I got right here.
Hey, Georgie, why don't we watch another episode of Long John Silver? In this one, Long John Silver is arrested for murder and robbery.
Murderer!
Miss Purity and Jim Hawkins try to prove his innocence. Let's watch another exciting episode of Long John Silver.
That's the suit right there.
If sailors' tales to sailors' tunes, storm and adventure, heat and cold, if schooners, islands, and maroons and buccaneers and buried gold, and all the old romance retold exactly in the ancient way, can please as me they pleased of old, the wiser youngsters of today, so be it. Ha-ha, and fall off.
You be looking right pleased, Pete. Like a ship's cat, scenting fish.
Your eyes don't deceive you. But now past the time of day with that pretty chit Maria.
Ah, that buxom, black-eyed wench. Her from Wainwright's plantation.
That'd be the one right here in Puerto de España. She's a mind for dancing this night. Can you see me, mates? Prancing to the fiddles, eh?
Be she not wanting for service at the house?
Nay, all the servants have a holiday. Mr. Wainwright and his wife be dining at the governor's.
That'd be so. And Mrs. Wainwright's jewels will be left unguarded.
The famous Wainwright jewels.
Aye, the costliest lot of sparklers in Portobello. Left unguarded. And who did I see in Puerto de España but Long John Silver himself?
That one-legged, black-hearted curse of the main be here.
Tis my guess he knows about the lie of the land of Wainwrights. What think ye?
Aye. Silver do have a taste for pretty gems. He'll most likely have some scheme in mind. If somebody don't get there afore him.
You're alive.
I'll wear my diamonds. I wouldn't care to leave them in the empty house. Joseph, it was thoughtless of you to give all the servants a holiday.
Why, my dear? It's not often they have freedom.
Indeed, I know that. But we can't leave my jewels unprotected. I'm sure thieves will break in.
Now, Dorothy, you're fussing over nothing. In 10 years, we've never had a robber.
Nevertheless, I shall wear all my diamonds. Joseph, I told you. There are robbers in the house.
Nonsense, my dear. It's probably the cook boy's cat.
I'm sure it's robbers. Go and look. Oh, do hurry, Joseph.
dastardly, cold-blooded thing I ever heard of.
Yes, he was all covered in blood. Any time now, Governor.
His plantation is a smoldering ruin, sacked completely. My officers have questioned all the servants, but no one saw the murderer save Wainwright and his unfortunate wife. Give the poor fellow some brandy. Cannot affect the issue, and it may give him some strength to speak. Mr. Wainwright. Mr. Wainwright. Who killed your wife? Who was the leader?
It was a man with only one.
He's gone.
What a terrible tragedy. Somebody will pay for this.
Yes, but who?
He said the leader was a man with one... Now, what did he mean by that?
One finger, one arm, one leg.
No. No. Silver is a villain. But to kill a plantation owner, never.
But, Sir Henry, Mrs. Wainwright's jewels are worth a king's ransom.
Yes. Yes, I know. With booty that valuable, he may have some information about it. Bring in Long John Silver.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Where's Long John? Should be here soon. He said he'd be back before dark. He had to cross the island to Porto España on some very important business.
More grub.
Big leg. Show me the color of your money first.
Ahoy there, mate! How are ye, me bucko? Blow, blow, blow the man down. Good evening, Purity. I'm so hungry I could eat a bear.
I warned you this morning before you left. Credit beefing.
But my fortunes have changed all of a sudden, like.
Show me cash.
As to that, first I must pay a visit to Michael O'Shee.
The jewel buyer?
What I have here could buy you and your old tavern.
You're naught but a swivel-tongued liar, John Silver.
Oh, so you doubt my word, woman?
Aye.
The word of Long John Silver?
Aye.
Then cast your eyes on these.
Why, they be real diamonds.
Do we think I'd be fobbed off with imitation?
How did you come by them? Steal them?
I come by 'em legitimate, in payment of an honest debt.
Swear you're telling the truth by Jim Hawkins' life.
On Jim's life.
Ironhand, bring Long John what he wants.
Yes, Miss Purity?
This'll be on the house, Long John. You'll accept a noggin or two free gratis and for nothing, won't you? Oh, I apologize humbly for misdoubting you, Long John. And I ask your forgiveness, love.
Say those golden words again.
And I ask your forgiveness, love.
Sweet music. Now make me an offer.
But the catch be broken.
An apprentice could fix it.
500 crowns. That's me final offer.
1,000 crowns and the price of what I owes you. And that be my final offer.
Done.
Now show us the color of your money.
Do you think I keep it on me person?
So, now you're asking me to trust you, are ye? Here, be this a jest?
We have orders to bring you in, Silver.
I'll thank ye to return my property.
Then you don't deny that this is your property.
Here, you're talking kind of strange, Captain.
Seize him.
So you did steal it, and the charge be thieving.
And cold-blooded murder.
But I've told you the truth. Sligo gave that to me in payment of a fair debt. By Flint's bones I gotten from Sligo.
Were there witnesses?
No, Your Excellency.
By a man named Sligo, eh? Whom no one has ever seen or heard of. I'd have expected a better lie than that from a man of your experience, Silver.
Her initials. D.W.
Dorothy Wainwright. She was murdered in cold blood for this?
No, I... Gertie, you didn't ought to be mixed up in this.
I come to give you a piece of me mind. I can't forget how you swore your black lie on Jim's life.
Do Jim think I be guilty?
He be just a boy and worships you.
Yet you're agin me.
Haven't I tried to turn you from your evil way before something like this happened?
Now hear me out, Willie. Yesterday morning, I went down by the harbour and I ran into an old shipmate. He come sneaking ashore. His name was Sligo. He said they were after him on an hanging charge back in Tortuga.
Time's short. Why do you be wasting it on these tall stories?
He begged me not to give him away. He said he'd make him worth my while if I took him overland to part of the spanner.
Time's up, Long John. But if you be telling the truth, how do I go about finding this Sligo?
Oh, I don't know. He was a man with one ear and...
Time's up. This way, Miss Binker.
Purity. You believe what I say, don't you?
Long John is innocent. His story is true. Why can't they do something about it? All his mates.
Jim, they're helpless without their leader.
I was thinking
If I were a man, I'd try to get him out of jail somehow.
He'd be on the run for life, with every man's hand against him.
Come on, I've got a plan. Come on, Eric.
Name your drink and keep your eyes to yourself.
A double noggin.
Ah, you poor man. I had an uncle that lost an ear once like yourself, and the ache hurt something cruel.
It's me heart that aches, for the lack of female company.
Well, I'd be glad to have a drink with you if you'd like, Mr.
Just call me sweetheart.
Yes, sweetheart.
Inside.
Oh, no, not just yet. Wait till I know you a little better.
Time short, sweetheart. For I up a ship this night for foreign parts.
Oh, but I can't leave me duties for a few minutes. But if you'd like to have a drink with me in the booth there, the private one, I think it could be arranged.
We wouldn't be alone.
Jim! Just make yourself at home, sweetheart. Smile, Jim, smile. He'd be watching us.
What is it, Miss Purity?
That scum have only one ear. It might be him.
Do you think it's Sligo?
I aim to find out.
But what can we do?
Potion.
Be careful, Miss Purity.
Now, here, you take your drink.
To your beauty.
Oh, now, you stop your blarney here to our friendship.
To your bright eyes.
Oh, that iron hand. We wanted the stuff again. But never you mind, sweetheart. We'll sample a bottle of my private stock. Now, huh? Come on. Come along. That's the lad. Come on. Come on. That's the boy. Oh, now, you stop it. Behave yourself. Not now, Mr. Sligo.
Why, you tantalizing little... How did you know me name was Sligo? Why, you... It's a trap.
Come on, Jim. Give me a hand. This bloke be heavy. Come on.
Are you going for the soldiers?
Well, no. Let Long John be the first to hear the good news. And in the meantime, let this be our secret, hey, Jim?
Even from Patch and the others?
They might want to take the credit. Now, I won't be away long. And you stand guard. Long John, I've come to crave your pardon for misdoubting your word.
It is too late. I'll soon be mounting the steps to the gibbet.
I've seen Sligo.
Her?
I tell you, I've seen Sligo.
Where be?
Hid, and nobody but myself knows where.
What daftness be this, woman?
I can save your stand by and see you hanged.
Your mind's unhinged.
Me mind never worked better.
Guard!
Oh, save your breath. I talked me way in here by pretending I could make you confess.
Purity in the name of all we've been to each other.
We ain't been enough. That's the trouble. You fobbed me off with promises till me youth's nearly gone.
Promises.
Do I make myself clear? Now name the day of our wedding or be hanged.
Time's up, Miss Finger.
Now you have till the morning to make up your mind, Long John.
Now we split up in the parties the way we planned.
Oh, now is that friendly soldier. I've just come to make a few innocent inquiries about the health of an old shipmate of mine.
Hurry up.
I'm sick.
You took your time a-coming.
But we're going to save you from death.
You're saving me from a fate worse than death. Me bucko, let's get moving.
Settle down now, lad. Settle down.
We should have handed Sligo over, Miss Purity. I'm scared he'll escape.
Oh, not him. I slipped an extra potion in his supper. He'll sleep peaceful till morning.
And then we'll hand him over to the governor.
Well, I hope that'll be the way of it, lad. Now, settle down for the night. That's the boy.
You best you get under cover, Long John. It's our necks as well as yours if they see us, you know. Here, be there any room at the tavern that's been locked up and you've been told not to enter?
Iron Hand says the best bedroom was shut and locked this morning, and only Miss Purity has the key.
Here, come on.
Slipped him a potion, looks like.
Aye. Tie off and we'll lower him down.
Evening to him, mateys. Had too much, he has.
As we're searching for that murderer, John Silver. Have you seen him?
Oh, no, not me. And I hope you catch the filthy swab.
Long John Silver's in your study, Excellency.
Hey, summon the guard and seize him.
He's with the guard now, sir.
What? I'll go at once. What's the meaning of this?
This be Sligo who gave me the necklace.
Drugged. So you bring me an unconscious man to blame him. These jewels were found on the fellow's person, Excellency, and they too bear the monogram D.W. Put there by you, no doubt.
Cunning to the end, eh? John Silver, I owe you an apology.
Oh, there'll be no need for that. But you can do me a favor.
Granted.
Well, now that my name be cleared, I'll be needing the use of your jail and your cooperation to clear my honor. My little woman, come to my arms. 'Tis better to wear your noose than the executioner's. And Sligo over to the law, and you and I'll be spliced. Well, speak, woman, or forever hold your peace.
I got something to tell you, Long John. Sligo escaped.
Escaped? I regret to inform you, I be no longer for sale.